This presentation deals with the question of whether the fear of health insurance companies of the cumulative budget effect of cell and gene therapies, CGTs, is justified or not. Evaluate Pharma estimates the global prescription drug market at $1,408 billion in 2026. Of this, sales of cell and gene therapies are expected to account for $60 billion or around 4%. The question now is what market share and sales size cell and gene therapies can achieve after 2026. To answer this question, it has been estimated that 1, 3 or 5% of patients with rare genetic diseases will be treated with cell or gene therapy in the future. These three patient populations were then multiplied by three possible therapy costs of $50, $150 or $300,000 each. The cost consequences of cell and gene therapy remain in the single-digit range if sales do not exceed $140 billion. This is only possible if a maximum of 1% of patients with a rare genetic disease receive cell or gene therapy. At 3%, CGTs will account for a significant portion of pharmaceutical sales. At 5%, future CGT sales could be higher than the entire pharmaceutical market in 2026. In summary, CGTs are breakthrough innovations with high patient benefit, which are usually reimbursed by health insurance companies. High-priced cell and gene therapies can also be a good investment for healthcare. It is very likely that GCTs will gain a significant market share and thus lead to significant market growth. The cautious behavior of payers with regard to the future cost consequences of CGTs is justified. The review and evaluation of new CGTs should be even more cautious. The financial risk for payers should be reduced by specific managed entry agreements. Joint market surveillance between payer and manufacturer is recommended. And finally, the estimates presented should be reviewed in a study. The aim of this presentation is to roughly estimate whether the cost consequences of cell and gene therapies are really becoming a central problem. There are many factors that can influence the estimation on both sides. The main message that CGTs can trigger a considerable cost consequence in the future remains highly likely. To be able to conclusively assess this question, these approaches would have to be reviewed in a scientific paper. Completeness and correctness are not claimed. Additions, corrections and comments are welcome. Thank you for your interest and attention.